You gotta follow the clip. And subscribe to my YouTube. I don't hear none of that. Well, I'm ready to play it again.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our presentation of Illinois Club League basketball. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. Some of the future stars of the region look to hone in their skills as we have the Wolfpack hosting the Dynasty.
And to call this a rivalry might be underselling it. This is more of a feud than anything. These clubs really dislike each other.
And the Wolfpack would love to play spoiler in this one, looking to put an end to the Dynasty's 11-game win streak.
Yeah, Joe, and both of these teams have plenty of talent to get it done tonight. The Wolfpack are only 7-4 on the season, but this roster can play with the best of them and can pull out a win against just about anyone.
And how excited are you for this
one?
This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
To the middle. Good
How
work
you missed
that time by Zach Timmerman. Wells with it. Now guarded by MP. Patrick Wells misses another. And Drake, you talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their
Yo, what's up?
They certainly have. And I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play.
Now Wells. Swings it to Stauffer. Wells. For three. Zendirko grabs the rebound. And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a three-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
He's not the ball right there.
Athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, look out, the kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college.
Now Wells lets the three fly, falls through. He's now made 2 out of 4.
We know Patrick Wells loves to shoot the ball, and he should because, look, he's good at
it. MP inside. Wells on him. MP with the bucket.
No questions asked. When you get that shot, you take it.
Here's Wells. Got it. And now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Terrific scoop and score by Wells. You just have to credit his confidence.
MP guarded by Wells. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming. And the foul's on Patrick Wells. Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
And here's Carter. Swings it to Stauffer. Back to Carter.
Ball is turned over. Dynasty ball.
And here it's the Dynasty, trailing by 2.
Huh?
MP high post. He's got
what?
6.
Well, the big.
I was talking with the game. What? You can't stand her stuff like that. You can't stand her stuff like that.
Okay, why did you name the thing "Don't Eat Merkel's Hollins" unless you want your butt to move?
Because it is gonna burn more fire.
Name in the showcase has to be MP. He's a 5-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor. Because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much. How about the strength MP showed there, showing off and proving he could score through contact.
Robinson sets the screen.
Yeah, I like the live follow. You're not getting the ball.
Kick out to Carter. Stauffer. Over Dillard with 4 to shoot. Stauffer. Dillard covering. Stauffer misses. And now the Dynasty with it. It's Dillard outside. Zadirko, a screen. The 3 ball. And Eric Dillard with the 3.
What a cheeky little play by Dillard there. Just carving up the defense with his handles.
And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix. Now here's Carter. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And that one's good.
I like the confidence by Stauffer. When he's close to the rim, he looks to score whenever possible.
Here's MP. On the wing, Brett Hawkins. MP inside. Defended by Carter. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. It's going to be on Deshaun Carter.
You just have to admire how selfless MP is on the court. He looks to get everybody involved, finds good angles and good shots. And maybe he could just go get it all done himself, too.
Now here's Carter. Launches it. Sinks it from distance.
I mean, look, if you're going to give Carter the 3-point shot, he's going to take that. Nice job capitalizing there.
Here's MP. Cordova grabs the ball.
Bro. This game pissed me off.
And it's the Dynasty to start it out.
And how excited are you for this one? This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
Zadirko, defended by Robinson. And here's MP on the outside. Count the basket, and he makes his first shot of the game.
What focus from MP at the arc. He doesn't want to waste one of his team's possessions.
And Drake, you talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play.
Passes to MP. Zadirko. Another shot, and he takes it up and lays it in.
When Zadirko showing a nice touch around the basket.
The Wolfpack with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Outside Stauffer. Here's Robinson. Andrew Robinson with the slam.
His rebounding ability on the offensive end is such a lift for this team.
Not only does he grab it, he also puts it right back.
Absolutely. Keeps the play alive and finishes. And you look at the Dynasty, MP has led the charge all season long. He's been a huge factor for them.
Without a doubt, he has rejuvenated the team this season. A standout for the Dynasty as soon as he joined. Now Wells. It's Drew Robinson at the high post. Back to Wells. 3 on the clock. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Wells somehow came away with a bucket with the defense right in his
It's a lot
face.
of y'all follow.
MP inside. Guarded by Wells. And they double up MP. Fisher. From deep, it's MP. And it's Timmerman with the board.
Should never did that.
And most days, that would be his shot. I'm not sure what the credit goes for the miss.
Certainly not to the defense. They're very fortunate that didn't go in, considering the room they gave him.
Well, the big name in the showcase has to be MP. He's a 5-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor. Because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much. How about the strength MP showed there, showing off and proving he could score through contact.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. And the Wolfpack making a change here.
Yo, I like the live follow.
Substitution for the Wolfpack.
I shouldn't do this.
Wells outside. They set a pick. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Dave Zadirko. MP with the bucket.
Oh, I like it. MP playing a bit scrappy there and close.
The Wolfpack trail.
You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Add some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season. And the shot falls.
They make Stauffer battle for it inside, but the Wolfpack small forward is up to the task.
MP, guarded by Wells. Fisher outside. On the wing, Eric Dillard. And a three off target. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Johnson. And it's finished off by Joey Johnson.
Cleared for takeoff. Johnson using all 6'8" of his body to go up and finish with the slam.
Offensive board. Zadirko gets the bucket.
Work hard on the offensive glass. Good things happen.
Now here's Stauffer. He has 7. Wells. That falls. Nice feed that time from Michael Stauffer.
And we've talked about the heated interactions of these teams before. It's a result of history and proximity.
Oh, yeah, the bad blood comes from getting in each other's faces way too often over the years. Certainly doesn't help they operate out of the same region in Illinois.
And the shot goes in.
Both teams are scoring well right now, but that says as much about the lack of defense as it does about either team's offense.
Wells outside. Off target with the 3. Pass over to Dillard. That one's in. His first basket of the game. He's 1 of 2.
Dillard can have issues finishing around the rim at times, but he was able to get the job done on that one.
Wells outside. Hits it from the high post.
If you're tasked with guarding him, rarely is it going to be a peaceful night for you.
And the Dynasty
Oh,
call
top
time
the
here.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Substitution for the Dynasty. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Here's MP. He's got 9. Swings it to Cobb. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts. And with a showcase game like this in tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute could be another pro or con in each scout's report. Able to play at a quick pace. Wells gets to the ball and instantly has a shot up.
On the wing, Brett Hopkins. Back to MP. Johnson with the rebound. Well, halftime not too far away, and MP and Wells have both had their moments.
And the talent gap between these two doesn't look that big, if there's even a gap at all.
Carter, no good. The Dynasty leading. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Fresh. 11 feet out. It's hauled in by the Dynasty.
2 minutes.
Cobb, defended by Carter. And here's MP on the outside. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a nifty 5 for 7. And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a 3-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
And he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, I mean, look out. The kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college.
Now Wells. 10 points for him. Swings it to Cobb. Puts up a 3. And Robinson pulls it down. To the left wing. Johnson with the rock. Hopkins picks him up. And that'll be the Wolfpack ball as it goes out of bounds. They're able to keep it. The Wolfpack making a switch here.
Dave Zadirko. Eric Dillard.
Here's Stoffer. Up and in for basket number 4. He's now 4 for 5.
Yeah, I like the confidence by Stoffer. When he's close to the rim, he wants to score whenever possible. And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix. Now Wells, outside Stoffer. Pass over to Robinson. Fresh. And Patrick Wells outside. Sends it home from three-point land.
Oh, the moment that 3 went in on the other end, you just knew Wells had the answer on the other side. He's great from beyond the arc.
Back to Fisher. The kick out to MP. This one for 3. Stoffer grabs the board. Nice D from Dave Zadirko. And the first half comes to a conclusion, and a game that has been very close so far. Dynasty ahead, up by 3. And plenty more to come right after this.
No, for real. I've been, I'm playing 2K right now.
The teams
Thank
have
you,
had their
Father.
break. The Wolfpack and Dynasty getting ready to kick things off
What
here
you
in the
been up
second
to?
half of play. And so here it's the Wolfpack.
Yeah.
They trail by 3. And in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh, I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals is
What
so
the heck?
complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one. Oh, taking it on the run. Patrick Wells adding some hustle points. Really relishes these high-velocity moments.
To the paint. Wells with the steal. Fast break, here they come. Yep, that one goes.
That's just deflating for the opposing team. Coughing the ball up and then having it turn into immediate points at the other end.
Yeah, that feels like giving up 2 buckets at once.
MP, no good. Outside Stoffer. Over Luan. The second chance effort. And Stoffer with the...
Here we go.
So the Dynasty get the opening possession. Now MP.
And how excited
Damn,
are
who
you
been
for
breaking
this
your
one?
heart?
This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
And off the glass, that one's good.
MP is ready to fire when called upon. Locked and loaded from all areas of the court.
Wells outside. Pass over to Robinson. Stoffer. Hawkins covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 is up. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Right side, Luan. Knocked loose. Wells with the steal. And here they come. From 16 feet out. Good on the jump shot. And Drake, you talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play.
And it's stolen away by Timmerman.
And you look at the
Yeah,
Dynasty,
but
MP has led the charge all season long. He's been a huge factor for them.
Without a doubt, he has rejuvenated the team this season. A standout for the Dynasty as
start
soon as he
touching.
joined.
MP pouring his heart out on the court, hustling in transition and staying out ahead of the fast break.
Outside Stoffer. Robinson to the inside. Wells, no good. Passes to MP. And lots of contact there, missing the shot, and will shoot 2.
You just have to admire how selfless MP is on the court. He looks to get everybody involved, finds good angles and good shots. And maybe he could just go get it all done himself, too.
And he sinks the second. Here's Stauffer. Robinson sets the screen. That falls. Nice feed that time from Michael Stauffer.
Well, the big name in the showcase has to be MP. He's a 5-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor. Because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much.
Now here's Luan. And here's MP on the outside. It doesn't go for him.
He fired with confidence from deep, just couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, but you love that shooter's attitude. Shoot it when he can.
And it's going to be 2 free throws through the contact on the shot.
Michael Stauffer, muscle-bound and 219 pounds. Sometimes the only way to stop him is to foul him.
No good on that one.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. And here it's the Dynasty. From deep, it's MP. Fires in the triple.
That's what you want from MP. Nice to see him being aggressive and looking for his own shot.
Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
Here's Stauffer. And it's finished off by Joey Johnson.
Using all of that 6'8" frame for the bucket and the second chance.
Watkins outside. Passes to MP. Now here is Zerdirko. Defended by Robinson. 5 to shoot.
But you know, okay.
And it's MP missing. The Wolfpack trailing here.
I didn't see it.
Now here's Carter. Inside. Robinson's shot is off. And with the high school season now in the rearview mirror, for many of these players, they are solely focused on club play.
And winning on the club circuit is their only goal as of now. I'd expect that to mean the games are going to be a little bit more chippy because of that.
Now here's Carter. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Down low. Here's the 3. The rebound by Dillard. Here's the Dynasty. It's a 3-point game.
No, you didn't know how to act.
MP outside. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
MP tacks on the extra point, finding ways to help his team even through the contact.
And that one misses. Now here's Johnson. Luan covering. Pass to Carter. Takes the 3. Nails it from 3.
I mean, look, if you're going to give Carter the 3-point shot, he's going to take that. Nice job capitalizing there.
MP right side. On the wing, it's MP. And he gets that one to go off the front of the rim and in.
He makes quick work of that opportunity. The defense needs to plug those.
She said that. But I still was trying to.
Cordova outside. Pass to Carter.
No, I wasn't.
He can't get that one. And with a showcase game like this in tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute could be another pro or con in each scout's report.
Okay, you was active.
Called by the Dynasty.
Substitution for the Wolfpack. Timeout.
Oh, you didn't, bro. I was trying to. Bro, that actually is
Now
why we
it's
stopped
Carter
talking about
outside.
him. You ghosting.
Wells. That's good. And Deshaun Carter with the assist.
Stop.
Able to play at a quick pace. Wells
Well, you
gets
didn't
the
ghost
ball
me.
and instantly has a shot up.
To halt the run. And MP lays it in. MP has been something else this first half. Well on its way to a huge game. The Wolfpack in the lead.
And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix.
It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. That's Patrick Wells. He's a jump shot specialist.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious hops.
And the Wolfpack have possession. Now it's Carter outside. Now Wells. Defense right on him. And the layup falls.
You'd think he wouldn't venture in there, guys. But look, Wells gets one to go on the inside right here.
MP high post. Wells on him. Nails it from beyond the arc.
They've got to be careful not to give a shooter of his caliber open looks like that. One or two of those, that's all it takes to really get him going.
Pass to Fresh. And here's Carter. With 4 to shoot. For 3. No good there.
You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Add some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season. Passes to Wells. From past the arc. It's held in by Eric Fisher. And now the Dynasty with it. And so it looks like the Dynasty will retain possession here. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Dave Zadirko.
And the ball out of play. The Wolfpack will have it.
Out of
Both teams deciding to change it up.
ball. Substitution for the Dynasty. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Shot clock and game clock separated by 5. Three-pointer, Patrick Wells. Here's the Dynasty.
And I'm sure coach is telling them to take it slow. Make this the last possession of the quarter.
That'd be the smart thing to do. No need to rush.
Passes to MP. Inside. Kicks it out to Fisher. The tray hits the trifecta. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Dynasty out front, up by 3. And more basketball to come after this short break. The teams have had their break. The Wolfpack and Dynasty getting ready to kick things off here in the second half of play. And in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh, I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
Luan, Timmerman defending. Fisher outside. Pass to Hotkins. Back to Luan. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses, and will go for 2.
A little too much contact. Draws a whistle and MP is headed to the line.
MP. For 2.
So the second one is also no good, going 0 for 2 there. Well, halftime not too far away, and MP and Wells have both had their moments.
And the talent gap between these two doesn't look that big, if there's even a gap at all. And we're here in the gym of the Plainview Panthers. It's a familiar floor to some players in our game today because they go to high school here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Having home court advantage is everything in a contentious game like this. A little extra bit of comfort might make a difference. You can't count anything out in such a heated affair.
They really need to make an adjustment here.
Agreed. Nothing is working for them offensively. Time for a change.
Wells, no good.
But when you got a shot like that, you got to take it.
Hey, sometimes good shots just don't fall, but it's still a good look.
And it's MP missing. The Wolfpack trailing here. Outside Stauffer. Wells outside. And once again off the mark by the Wolfpack. Here's the Dynasty. MP inside. Wells on him. Add another basket to his impressive total. Now shooting 9 of 12. And so here it's the Wolfpack. And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a 3-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
Hey, he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, I mean, look out. The kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college.
Pass to Hopkins. Let's go with the 3. Connects it from downtown.
That was a pure look from deep. Hard to imagine he was exclusive to the tennis team until recently. Serving up 3 nice points right there.
Takes the 13-footer. And knocking it down again is the Wolfpack. The Dynasty with the lead. MP on the left side. And that one's good too. He's only missed 3 of 13 shot attempts. And you love how MP has been able to put up the points with all the scouts watching. Wells outside. There's the 3. Gets that one through the hole. Makes him 7 for 13 in this game. And for Zach Timmerman of the Wolfpack, he moved here from Iowa not too long ago.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, and I know the Wolfpack would have liked to see more of him. Unfortunately, he's been plagued by back problems, which can't be fun. You wonder how long he'll be able to keep playing for.
Swings it to Stauffer. Shoots over Hopkins. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The drive by MP. Good, and the assist goes to Eric Fisher. It's very easy to see why MP is so high on the scouts list with how he's scoring tonight. Wells outside. Drains it. He's now 8 of 14.
And he is just a headache for whoever's got him assigned on deep.
Dish to Fisher. MP with the rock. Hopkins, defended by Stauffer. 6 to shoot. Again, MP missing. And the Wolfpack have possession. Zach Timmerman going in. For the tie. Now Robinson. Over Zadirko. And knocking it down again is the Wolfpack. Now here's MP. 24 for him. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Focused finish by young MP. He's such a cool customer.
Now a timeout called by the Wolfpack. MP really making a difference out here.
And his scoring rampage, no doubt, precipitating this timeout. Coach wants to game plan something to slow him down.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
And on the bench for the Wolfpack, Coach Barry Bay. He's been with the program several years now and is trying to continue the success they've had this past decade.
Yeah, and standing directly in his path once again is the Dynasty. But with new leadership on the court from Patrick Wells, Coach is hopeful that the tide is about to turn for the Pack.
It's Dillard outside. Junior a screen. And Eric Dillard with the 3.
Shooting is the centerpiece of Eric Dillard's game, and he sinks one there.
The Wolfpack with the ball. They trail by 1. Fresh, the screen. Left side, Levesque. Back to Cordova. Levesque, 5 on the clock. The shot from 20 feet out. The Dynasty grab the miss. Fresh with the steal.
When I talked to Wolfpack shooting guard Deshaun Carter pregame, he had a tablet with some personal scouting notes, animated plays, and video highlights.
Yeah, Danny, I was looking at his tablet, and he even had a My NBA franchise with creative players to represent each team. That level of dedicated planning makes him a database of information on these teams.
He was all alone on that one.
What a cheeky little play by Dillard there. Just carving up the defense with his handles.
Now a timeout called by the Wolfpack.
Trying to kill the other team's momentum a little bit. Coach was smart for calling that huddle.
He needs to put some fresh ideas in his players' ears. They need to switch up their strategy.
So it's both teams making a change here. Outside Stauffer. Outside Timmerman. Stolen by Luan. The putback.
Zadirko is an absolute dog inside. He wants that fight close to the hoop.
And the Wolfpack have possession. 6-point game. Wells outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Can they get it? It's Michael Luan with the rebound. Here's MP. Off target at the rim. Wells with it. Guarded by Fisher. Outside James. Stauffer. Pass over to Robinson. And it's off from three-point range. Fisher. James covering. Here's MP. And down it goes for two.
Everybody knows MP has the ability to score all day long. And look, that's why his coaches and scouts don't want him to defer as much as he does.
Three-pointer, Patrick Wells. Hits the three-pointer.
Oh, and Wells with a clutch shot. We all know Wells wants the ball in those tough situations, and it paid off giving it to him there.
Pass to Zadirko. Outside Luan. Hopkins with just 5 to shoot. On the wing, Michael Luan. They get it back.
He put GPS on the ball, tracked down the long bounce, got him another possession.
First personal foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Patrick Wells. Third personal foul.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Patrick Wells. Fourth personal foul.
And there's the call on Patrick Wells.
Patrick Wells.
And so he's picked up the final foul, and he'll have to sit out the rest of this one. And the Wolfpack making a change here. And no good as the first free throw misses for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. To the middle. Here's Carter. Good. What a beautiful shot to bring him within 3.
Big time bucket from Deshaun Carter. He knew that was the best option and pulled up.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Shoots the 3. And it's Timmerman with the board. Now a timeout called by Wolfpack.
They've got 2 options. Take the 3 to tie it or get a quick 2 and then foul.
And if it opens up for them inside, the quick 2 wouldn't be a bad call. But the foul has to come immediately after that.
A 3-pointer here would be huge.
A chance to tie it up with the game on the line.
And that's an intentional foul.
That's a smart foul. Trying to keep the game alive this late.
Yeah, it's not over, but they're starting to really run out of time.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Guys, an interesting story here with Eric Fisher. He's taken a large role at the Fisher family farm, helping the landscape. He's growing soybeans here in Plainview. A physically demanding production, and he's added a lot of muscle this year as a result.
Michael Stauffer for 3. The Dynasty grab the miss. And so they foul intentionally.
Deshaun Carter. Second personal foul. At the line for the Dynasty, MP. Shooting 2.
He gets the first, and that'll increase their lead to 6. And a second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Now a timeout called by Wolfpack.
I think a 2-point bucket doesn't do them much good here.
Yeah, agreed. I think their only shot is a 3 and then an immediate foul.
Michael Stuffer for 3. That shot, no good. That will do it. Put it in the books. The Dynasty continue their amazing start to the season and now stand at 12-0. Great win for them here.
A real gem. You can see why the Dynasty have been the team to beat. Great execution for them when it mattered.
She was here. I didn't see her.
Oh, man, you mind if I talk to him real quick? I apologize, man. Hey, look, I know we butt heads over the years, but we go to the same school now.
Oh, are you thick in the head or something? I don't like you, man.
Look, I ain't trying to be your best friend. I'm just trying to win some games.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
How about we talk on the court? And off the court, you and me win cool.
Great. That's a great attitude.
It
We
is
don't
a
win
great
states
idea.
like
Yep,
that.
Yep, and I don't care about states.
Yeah, that's because you playing for the Scout.
Right, and that's because you playing for the fantasy. What, you think they're going to rebuild the factories because you passing a little Jimmy in the clutch? Can't believe how many North Beverly hats I saw today. Man. Front runner.
And let's go down to the floor as they get... Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining our coverage of the Illinois State High School Championship. What a matchup we have between the North Beverly Bearcats and the Plainview Panthers. Drake, what kind of matchup do you expect tonight?
Well, Joe, most fans expect North Beverly to once again take home the championship. But one thing we've learned throughout this tournament, you cannot count out MP and the Panthers.
Hard to bet against MP with the way he can dominate the game. But North Beverly has a complete roster.
Hey, the Bearcats are the cream of the crop when it comes to high school talent. They have the depth, but we'll see if anyone can match up and slow down MP. James Marcita is a talented wing who can play at the next level. At 6 foot 10 inches and 240 pounds, small is not what comes to mind for this small forward.
Oh, no, not at all, Danny. It's noticeable how tall he is. And it's unusual to see that kind of mass in a high school wing.
Chu with the ball. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. There's a screen by Lee. Hey, drives in. Here's Lee. A rebound by Mark Little. And something to note between these two schools, Plainview has never beaten North Beverly.
Wow, Joe, just lay out the cold hard fact like that? Yeah, I'm not sure I would ever bring that up in the locker room or make the sole point to fire up the squad, but either way, staying undefeated over another team can be a real challenge on that end. You go inside, you risk getting hit. MP has become talented enough to absorb the physicality and still puts points on the board.
MP with the steal. To the inside. Rejected by Leftos. Outside, Chu. Pass to Lee. Shoots over Little. And no good, trying to use the glass. The Panthers trailing this one. Back to MP. And the rebound goes to the Bearcats.
Drake, some of these players on these teams have faced off against each other in Club League. Those memories can be an asset in their minds.
Oh, yeah. When you've faced someone before, those lessons learned may translate to in-game advantages, Danny. And that's the thing. You got to correct past mistakes, keep making adjustments, and get better over time.
Lee with the steal. Outside, Day. To the paint. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Even though Day is known as a shooter first, he understands when to dish the ball, especially when his guys are open.
Passes to MP. Little. Picked by Little. It's Tad Gibson on the wing. Three-pointer. Knocks down a long Day.
Well, it's clear as day. MP is dedicated to keeping his teammates involved.
And no matter how this game goes, what a run it's been for Plainview. The first time they've gotten this far in school history.
And you can tell by how much the town has loved it. Fairy tale ending or not, this has been a year to remember for Plainview.
He's able to find a seam in the defense and just lay it right in.
Screen by MP. Rosenberg misses. And so with it, it's North Beverly. It's a 10-point game. Here's Splitter. Little with the rebound. MP outside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bearcats.
When you're driving home, you're going to be thinking about sloppy plays like that for a while.
Dave Zadirko. Grant Thomas.
Here's Marcita.
Eric Dillard.
Coffin sets the screens.
Substitution.
It's Marcita missing. And here are the Panthers. Their defense has just allowed 4 points in this quarter. MP, no good. And when you watch Dermonenko on the court for North Beverly, he's as composed as they get at this level.
He's the smallest starter for the Bearcats, but he's sort of like this conductor of a larger-than-life Bearcat orchestra. He moves the symphony, and he collects assists from the giants of North Beverly.
Wells, covered by Splitter. MP outside. Dillard. Zadirko, a screen. And Aaron Dillard with the three.
I mean, that's what Dillard does best. His shooting is huge for his team.
Now here's Dermonenko, now covered by MP. On the wing, James Marcita. The three. Panthers pick up the board. MP up top. He's guarded by Dermonenko. And Wells, a transfer to Plainview before the season, he's been a huge part of their success.
Wells knows how to shoot, something you can always use more of. Likely won't make that jump to the college level, though, but he's a great high school player and a really solid 1-2 punch with MP.
Shot clock at 6. And Marcita gets it to go.
Vlad, the conductor, he knows his team so well, swiftly delivering the ball there.
It's Dillard outside. The three. And another three for Plainview. And that does it for the first half of play. North Beverly out front this one. They're up by 9. And we'll return after halftime to bring you the start of the third. And we're back. Illinois State Championship second half action about to restart. North Beverly in the lead. Outside, Marcita lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Wells. And it might be intimidating for some of these players, playing in such a hollowed ground here at the United Center.
I think it's safe to substitute the might for a definitely does. It's bigger here. The sights, the sounds, everything. It's a dream come true for many of these players.
And here's MP on the outside. Gets it to go from long range.
That speaks to the versatility of MP. He can both initiate and shoot off the catch.
Here's Day. And then Javar Day with the dunk.
There was some mustard on that one.
Not leaving any room for error. I love the power.
Sending a message to the defense, too. Don't mess with me.
Back to MP. Wells outside. MP up top. Day with the steal. Ball going up court. Terrific assist and nice finish. Solid play all around.
Nice hustle with the quick change end to end.
Seems like this has become the normal pace of an NBA game now. Well, no doubt MP is a legend for Plainview already. Likely to be the first graduate to have ever seen the NBA.
And for someone who's never seen him, MP's athleticism is something special. He's got great basketball IQ, and you can see the potential ooze out of him. This is just the start of what can be a decorated career.
Marcita, count that one.
2 points.
So
James Marcita.
competitive in the interior. Marcita makes good use of his size, breaking through the contact.
Passes to MP. Al Prachumsky on the wing. Here's MP. And it's good. Fought through the contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Defensively, that's just so hard to stop. He's too big of a height mismatch to overcome.
What I really admire about MP is he's not only this team player on the court that we see, but off the court as well. This kid just really understands the value of helping his community. So many of the players for the Panthers have been a part of the Plainview community their whole life. There have been a lot of legacy names.
Some of the kids have fathers and grandfathers that played for Plainview. It's not a large town, but they love their basketball.
And look, this is why players like Day work so hard on their shooting motion, so they can stay with it even while being fouled.
At the line
And
for
the first one
Bearcats.
at the line is good.
Taking 2 shots.
He doesn't get the second one. From deep, it's MP. Again, the miss by the Panthers.
He couldn't capitalize on the poor coverage, and the defense has to feel a little bit lucky that he missed.
He's got to give that shot another chance.
Dishes to Marcita. Cawthon sets the screen. 4-3. Marcita, that's good.
James Marcita.
Entering unfair territory. Marcita already has a huge edge inside, and now showcasing the long ball. The power of the Bearcats is in full display right now.
Stolen by Bishop.
Coach Riley Altman has and the Bearcats come into this final as the favorite. 8 straight Illinois State championships for them. An incredible run.
Tip-off goes to Plainview. MP outside. Outside for Tombo. Wells outside. Prachumsky. Knocks it loose. Day with the steal. It's rebounded by Plainview. And you look at the program North Beverly has put together, it's something you rarely see.
Oh, they're gold standard for high school basketball around here. Great coaching, great teammates. Kids want to play for this team. And if you add it all up, they've made the most of their chances.
Now here's Day. On the wing, Javar Day. Bishop over Tombo. Off target with the jump hook. Pass to Prachumsky. Back to MP. Tombo. Wells outside. Three-pointer. And it's Dermanenko with the rebound. And you look at the size that North Beverly brings, you have to think that that's going to give Plainview some problems.
Definitely. That size, ability to run normal sets. Everything.
MP outside. Kicks it out to Prachumsky. Dish to Tombo. MP guarded by Day. Al Prachumsky from the outside. Yes! Then it's Patrick Wells picking up the assist.
Yeah, I mean, Prachumsky is known more for his shooting. Took it outside there.
Dermanenko outside. For 3. Rebounded by Prachumsky.
And most days, that would be his shot. I'm not sure what the credit goes for the miss.
Certainly not to the defense. They're very fortunate that didn't go in, considering the room they gave him.
And when you watch Germanenko on the court for North Beverly, he's as composed as they get at this level.
He's the smallest starter for the Bearcats, but he's sort of like this conductor of a larger-than-life Bearcat orchestra. He moves the symphony, and he collects assists from the giants of North Beverly.
5 on the clock. Javarde for 3. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. MP up top. Pass to Zadirko. Tombo. Zadirko. He's covered by Bishop. Pokes loose. Here's the teardrop. Zadirko's shot is off. The Bearcats trail. Outside, Marcita. Day. Day with the dunk.
Let's talk about Danny Coffin for a moment. The Bearcats power forward loves to clean the glass.
He's got a real pack mentality, too. So when a shot goes up, Coffin is nearly always in the picture, and he's either boxing out or snagging those boards himself for easy second-chance buckets. Back to Tombo. Zadirko. He's covered by Bishop. Al Perchumsey on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. Now Germanenko. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Cawthon sets the screen. Here's the break. Here's MP. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
At the line for the Panthers.
What I really admire about MP is he's not only this team player on the court that we see, but off the court as well. This kid just really understands the value of helping his community.
And the foul called on MP. Calls the timeout.
And coach sees something he wants to bring up to his squad.
He's going to make sure.
Takes me off when I get off of here. Just takes me. Why you being difficult? Why you pushing me? Just do it. Don't matter. Just takes me. Yes, I am. Run it back.
it's blocked for her.
Sure that they're clear on the game plan. And at the high school level, every timeout is a teaching moment.
And something to note between these two schools, Plainview has never beaten North Beverly.
Wow, Joe, just lay out the cold hard fact like that? Yeah, I'm not sure I would ever bring that up in the locker room or make this whole point to fire up the squad, but either way, staying undefeated over another team.
And look, this is why players like Day work so hard on the shooting motion, so they can stay with it even while being fouled.
And so he makes both at the line that time. And around a minute gone in this second quarter. Plainview with the lead. Now Perchumsey on the wing. MP. Outside, Gibson. MP inside. Defended by Chu. Little no good on that one.
Credit to the D. That was not an easy layup. Really good effort.
Here's Day. Splitter. Takes the three. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2.
Drake, some of these players on these teams have faced off against each other in Club League. Those memories can be set in your mind.
Oh, yeah. When you face someone before, those lessons learned may translate to in-game advantages, Danny. And that's the thing. You got to correct past mistakes, keep making adjustments, and get better over time.
For three, Johnny Chu. North Beverly no good on that one either. On the wing, it's MP. Defended by Chu. And here's North Beverly. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Got that one up quick.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Day's definitely perfected that shot.
MP outside. Swings it to Gibson. Picked by Little. And Tad Gibson hits it from deep.
And he can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way. Well, no doubt MP is a legend for Plainview already. Likely to be the first graduate to have ever seen the NBA.
And for someone who's never seen him, MP's athleticism is something special. He's got great basketball IQ, and you can see the potential ooze out of him. This is just the start of what can be a decorated career.
Now here's MP. He has 6. Little. And it's hauled in by Lee. Outside, Day. Outside, Chu. August Splitter on the wing. Chu with the ball. MP's there. Chu, no good. And here's MP. Perchumsey, guarded by Leftos. Now Chu, not a lot of room. Aslanoglu On the wing, Javarde. Guarded by Gibson. Fades back. Rebounded by Pachumsi.
And no matter how this game goes, what a run it's been for Plainview. The first time they've gotten this far in school history.
And you can tell by how much the town has loved it. Fairy tale ending or not, this has been a year to remember for Plainview.
And there's no way you can consider that a valid screen.
Nothing about that was legal. The refs will let you get away with a little lean or shuffling of the feet, but that's about it.
And yep, it's good.
Good look from Marcita. Sees the floor well with his height and passing IQ.
Now here's MP. And he's got 6 points for him. Jish to Tombo. Second chance shot. That one's in. His first basket of the game. He's 1 of 2.
Looking at my watch because he's making the right play at the right time, guys. Grant Tombo persevering and putting it through.
Outside, Marcita. Back to Coffin. Marcita. Yes, and it's Danny Coffin with the assist that time.
Entering unfair territory. Marcita already has a huge edge inside, and now showcasing the long ball. The power of the Bearcats is at full display right now.
On the wing, it's MP. Guarded by Day. And it's MP missing. 1 second left. That one doesn't drop. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Plainview out front. They're up by 2. And we'll be back to bring y'all the third quarter action after halftime. And we're back. Illinois State Championship second half action about to restart. And it might be intimidating for some of these players, playing in such a hollowed ground here at the United States.
I think it's safe to substitute the might for a definitely does. It's bigger, the sights, the sounds, everything. It's a dream come true for many of these players.
And we have an intentional foul there. Wish I could say why.
Yeah, that was a strange play. I'm not sure what came over him. Just an odd time to foul.
And an intentional foul right there.
I have no idea why he's fouling there. Maybe there's a little bad blood between these two.
Maybe that could be it. That's about the only explanation that I've got. And even then, it's not a really good one.
And of course, high school basketball around Chicago as competitive as it gets.
There is a legacy here. Yeah, players are chasing the shadow in the shape of the number 23. And it envelops every court in this city. Basketball could be a ticket, could be the opportunity of a lifetime for these athletes.
Makes the first.
Substitution for the Panthers. Substitution for the Bearcats.
Here's MP. from long range off the inbound. And it's rebounded by Danny Cawthon. And the foul called on MP. And so he's picked up the final foul, and he'll have to sit out the rest of this one.
Substitution for the Panthers. Grant Tombo. Chad Gibson.
Do it. North Beverly has captured an unprecedented 10th straight title. A decade of dominance for them, punctuated by perhaps their most impressive win yet.
They're the best for a reason. All they do is find a way to win. This is something that's been the goal of the Bearcats since day one.
And what a testament to the program that Coach Altman has put together for North Beverly.
He's a legend in the state for a reason. Coach Altman has 10 titles in a row, and
Can't believe how many
And let's go down to the floor as they get ready to announce the starting lineups. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining our coverage of the Illinois State High School Championship. What a matchup we have between the North Beverly Bearcats and the Plainview Panthers. Drake, what kind of matchup do you expect tonight?
Well, Joe, most fans expect North Beverly to once again take home the championship. But one thing we've learned throughout this tournament, you cannot count out MP and the Panthers.
Hard to bet against MP with the way he can dominate the game. But North Beverly has a complete roster.
Hey, the Bearcats are the cream of the crop when it comes to high school talent. They have the depth, but we'll see if anyone can match up and slow down MP. Well, no doubt MP is a legend for Plainview already, likely to be the first graduate to have ever seen the NBA.
And for someone who's never seen him, MP's athleticism is something special. He's got great basketball IQ, and you can see the potential ooze out of him. This is just the start of what can be a decorated career.
And Wells gets it to go.
This has been the core focus of Wells' game offensively. He's just so confident in his ability to hit from that range.
And just about a minute into this first quarter of play. To the middle, Bishop. And then Bishop comes in with a dunk.
His passing is locked in, even when the man is in motion.
Plainview with the ball.
Let's talk about Danny Coughlin for a moment. The Bearcats power forward loves to clean the glass.
He's got a real pack mentality, too. So when a shot goes up, Coughlin is nearly always in the picture, and he's either boxing out or snagging those boards himself for easy second-chance buckets. Now here's Day. Out to the left wing. Outside, Marcita. There's the triple. A rebound by Dave Zabierko. On the wing, it's MP. Guarded by Day. MP outside. The three-pointer is off the mark. Marcito with it. Down low. Bishop with the fadeaway. Rebounded by Perchumsey.
James Marcita is a talented wing who can play at the next level. At 6'10" and 240 pounds, small is not what comes to mind for this small forward.
Oh, no, not at all, Danny. It's noticeable how tall he is. And it's unusual to see that kind of mass in a high school wing. But again, that's the benefit of the international recruiting that North Beverly pulls from.
Guys, we know Marcita is big, but he's also been working really hard to become more skilled, too.
Good work there as it goes.
What a smart use of the height mismatch. He goes right over the defender and lays it in.
Hermanenko outside. Outside, Marcita. Coughlin. Outside, Marcita. Shot clock at 6. Coughlin on the outside. No good on the triple. Plainview with the lead. And here's MP on the outside. For the basket. His third after 5 shots. And you look at the size that North Beverly brings, you have to think that that's going to give Plainview some problems.
Definitely. That size complicates your ability to run normal sets. Everything, I mean, even getting looks at the basket, passing across the court, it's all so much more difficult when your team has a huge size disadvantage.
Marcita, no good. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. MP outside. Wells. MP outside. Back to Tombo. Perchumsey on the wing. MP guarded by Day.
And most days, that would be his shot. I'm not sure what the credit goes for the miss.
Certainly not to the defense. They're very fortunate that didn't go in, considering the room they gave them. And look, this is why players like Day work so hard on the shooting motion, so they can stay with it.
Calls the timeout.
Substitution for the Bearcats. Timeout on the court.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. To the inside. The shot no good by Gibson. The Bearcats trail. Outside, Chu. Puts up the 8-footer. And off the front iron and in it goes. And here are the Panthers. They've led by as much as 10. Puts up a 3. Panthers pick up the board. Now MP. He has 7. Back to Rosenberg. Passes to MP. 5 on the clock. Pulls up on the elbow. The rebound by Leftos. And something to note between these two schools, Plainview has never beaten North Beverly.
Wow, Joe, just lay out the cold hard fact like that? Yeah, I'm not sure I would ever bring that up in the locker room or make the sole point to fire up the squad, but either way, staying undefeated over another team can be a real challenge on that end. Getting in close, always a great recipe offensively.
Porter, guarded by Leftos. Rosenberg outside. MP. It's Porter up top. Takes the 3. Rosenberg's shot is off. Here's the Bearcats with the basketball. Trailing by 4. Will Williams for 3. The rebound by Porter. Passes to MP. Porter outside. Over Aslanoglu. Plainview again missing.
And no matter how this game goes, what a run it's been for Plainview. The first time they've gotten this far in school history.
And you can tell by how much the town has loved it. Fairy tale ending or not, this has been a year to remember for Plainview. Now here's Splitter. 5 points in the game. Lee, no good. It's Tad Gibson on the wing. Defended by Williams. Gibson. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
You see that kind of unselfishness from MP a lot. Some say way too much.
Now Chu. Defense right on him. Over MP. And that one's good for Chu.
Johnny Chu.
Passes to MP. Gibson. Defended by Williams. And Tad Gibson hits it from deep.
Dean's got to do a little better. That's a high percentage shot if they don't get right in his face.
Aslanoglu outside. Splitter outside. Try to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. MP outside. Pass to Rosenberg. Picked by Little. Now here's Gibson. Defended by Chu. Back to MP. Rosenberg. 4-3. No good on the shot. And so that's the end of the first half. It's the Panthers up 7. And with the teams headed to the locker room, we'll step aside. Back shortly with the third quarter. And we're back. Illinois State Championship second half action about to restart. Plainview with the ball. They lead by 7. And it might be intimidating for some of these players, playing in such a hollow ground here at the United States.
I think it's safe to substitute the might for a definitely does. It's bigger here. The sights, the sounds, everything. It's a dream come true for many of these players.
With 4 to shoot. Here's Perchumsey. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Don't let him shoot that.
Dermanenko with it. Wells on him. On the wing, Javar Day. Tombo defending. Cawthon sets the screen. Here's Day. Tombo grabs the board. And here are the Panthers. They've led by as much as 10.
Swiftly moving up the floor. MP loves to score before the defense can get into their game plan.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half underway.
Coach Riley Altman has North Beverly prepared to play this game as if it's on their own home floor.
Oh, Coach Altman is a living legend. He's the most decorated high school coach in Illinois State history. And what's great about him is he doesn't want his players to be overwhelmed by the environment. He wants them to stay focused and in the game plan. Wells is demonstrating day in and day out how assertive he is. He's ready to shoot as soon as he catches the pass.
James Marcita for three. Connects it from downtown.
And in just a blink, they answer back with a three of their own.
Mano a mano. It's hardly a matter of pride right now.
Now here's Prachumsky. 5 points in the game. Now here's Dermanenko. He's guarded by Prachumsky.
2 points.
Good. So quick on his feet. Dermanenko won't hesitate to use his speed to get the better of you.
Pass to Zadirko. MP guarded by Day. MP up top. Back to Wells. And they call an illegal screen here.
Wasn't quite set on that pick, so the refs were right on it.
Setting screens is an art, and that wasn't his best work.
Well, everything's working for them at the offensive end right now.
Yeah, good play calling and even better execution.
And Wells, a transfer to Plainview before the season, he's been a huge part of their success.
Wells knows how to shoot, something you can always use more of. Likely won't make that jump to the college level, though, but he's a great high school player and a really solid 1-2 punch with MP.
Well, when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to do it and get back into this one.
And it was their defense just as much as their offense that served as the catalyst and allowed them to put this run together.
And he camped in the lane there and gets the 3-second call.
You know, you can tolerate gaps like that.
Substitution for the Panthers. Substitution for the Bearcats.
So many of the players for the Panthers have been a part of the Plainview community their whole life. There have been a lot of legacy names.
Some of the kids have fathers and grandfathers that played for Plainview. It's not a large town, but they love their basketball. Now here's MP. 9 points in this one. It's a 2-point differential. Aslanoglu outside. Johnny Chu now covered by MP. Dermanenko up top. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Pass to Little. Here's Gibson. Over Splitter. And the basket's good by Gibson. There's August Splitter with the three. And we've watched 3 quarters so far in this one. It's the Panthers up by 4. And we'll be back in a moment. Final quarter of play just ahead. The Illinois State Championship on the line. And of course, high school basketball around Chicago as competitive as it gets.
There is a legacy here. Yeah, players are chasing the and it envelops every court in this city. Basketball could be a ticket, could be the opportunity of a lifetime for these athletes.
And MP throws it down.
The dominant athleticism of MP on display there. Here's a young
Move
guy
out
who
the
throws it down
way.
like a grown man.
North Beverly trailing here. Outside, Chu. There's a screen by Lee. No good from outside. Tipped. Dishes to Chu. Splitter outside. From outside the arc. Knocks down the triple.
And you can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way.
Screen by MP. And the basket's good by Gibson.
lot of colleges have their eyes on this state championship, a number of top recruits.
Oh, if you're a fan of basketball, this is the game to watch. A handful of these players might even make their way to the NBA. But MP, he's the most highly touted athlete out on the floor. And almost all of North Beverly's roster will play college ball somewhere.
MP, defended by Chu. Back to MP. Pass to Rosenberg. Little with it. MP up top. Rosenberg. Just 5 on the clock. No good on the 3. August Splitter on the wing. Guarded by Rosenberg. Lee, no good. Plainview with the lead. Back to MP. Up top, it's Little. MP. For 3, Tad Gibson. Score the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
He's having a field day from beyond the arc.
Quick note to the defense. Feel free to get a hand up. Someone might want to actually guard him.
Here's August Splitter with the 3. Panthers pick up the board. MP outside. Pass to Kennedy. Screen by MP. Kennedy outside. Screen by MP. Kennedy can't hit. Splitter right side. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming. And the first one drops.
At the line for the Bearcats, August Splitter.
And so he hits 1 and 2 from the stripe. And when you watch Dermonenko on the court for North Beverly, he's as composed as they get at this level.
He's the smallest starter for the Bearcats, but he's sort of like this conductor of a larger-than-life Bearcat orchestra. He moves the symphony, and he collects assists from the giants of North Beverly.
MP up to 5 assists now in a contest, doing a great job involving his team. And so with it, it's North Beverly. It's a 9-point game. The double on Marcita. Coffin lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Bearcats missing.
Hey, defense, nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. He just can't seem to dial it up this half.
MP covered by Splitter. Passes to Wells. Lets it go from deep. And the Panthers hit it again from deep.
Their long-distance attack coming alive down the stretch.
No tired legs for them.
Let's get it.
Getting some
Let's
arc
get it.
under
Let's get it.
Javar Day.
And here's Dermonenko. Here's Marcita. Nails this close-range fadeaway jumper.
Well, at 6'10", 240 pounds, Marcita is difficult to stop when he gets that kind of positioning.
Passes to Wells. Back to MP. Al Prachumpsy on the wing. Kicks it out to Wells. MP guarded by Day. Now here's MP with 4 to shoot. Launches it. Wells, no good. And the Bearcats with possession here. Trailing by 10. Here's Marcita. Grant Tombo with a block.
Undersized, yeah, but not going to get outworked. Grant Tombo smacked that attempt away.
And Patrick Wells outside. Barday pulls it in.
Put a fork in them. Their comeback hopes are out the window. It's safe to say at this point.
Yeah, this deal, it's done. It's finished. It's over.
Coffin with the steal. Javarde for 3. Knocks down the 3.
He's got the game to rally his teammates, and he's an anchor for them offensively.
And they intentionally foul. They're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty fight yet.
Good work controlling the clock. Now they hope for the misses.
Yeah, they'll use every trick they can to keep this game going.
Second team foul.
And an intentional foul right there.
Javonte. Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line.
And he can't get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. Javonte for three. Put it in the history book. The Plainview Panthers have
I told you we were going to get that W, bro. Hey, yo. Did y'all look at the stands during that trophy ceremony?
Yeah, dude. Our whole section was crying.
Oh, man, it was crazy. I did not realize how much we meant to everyone until I saw it on their faces, man.
Oh, man, I ain't gonna lie. I had some tears rolling down.
Right?
Come on, man. That was some emotional stuff, y'all.
Bro, I had tears, especially because, like, this is it for me. You know, I'm not playing college ball, and I'm definitely not playing in FIBA like our boy
come
here.
on, man.
Yeah.
Chill out.
Not for real. I never left Illinois, and you're going all the way to Hungary to play for our country? Yo, that's wild.
And I can't even think about that right now. I just got to focus on graduating first, and that's it.
Come on, man. You got the best grades on the team, and you talking about you got to
Here
graduate
you go.
first like you something at risk. You?
Hey, it's
Come
just
on,
one
man.
step at a time, P. You know, that's how you get to where I'm at, man.
Yeah, that and being a freak athlete.
Nah, that don't hurt. But if you're trying to build something big, you got to do it brick by brick, man.
Speaking of bricks, Benny over here been putting up bricks all season.
I knew you was gonna say that.
All right, so you got jokes now, huh?
I got jokes, I got the looks, I got the charisma.
Delusional self-esteem.
Whoa, throwing shots.
All the time, man.
I didn't know he was right there.
Hello, everyone. I'll take a question from you.
Idan, you've won tournament MVP in both the FIBA U17 World Cup and the FIBA U18 European Championship. And now you've got the Spanish U19 team on the cusp of an undefeated World Cup run. Is there anything the United States and their star player MP can do to slow you down?
No.
Can you elaborate on that?
I have been the best player at the international level since I was 16 years old. You call MP a star, but he hasn't won anything against real competition. He is overrated.
Those are bold words.
We are going to win the championship on Friday, and everyone will see that Spain has the best young basketball players in the world.
Hey, yo, y'all get a good look at this. MP, you gonna let him talk to you like this?
What you want me to do? Fight, buddy?
I mean, I would.
What? I mean, guys like a monster, man. They always trying to get under your skin. The last thing you want to do is let them know you're upset. You know what I mean?
I guess so. Nah, I don't like it. Cat too young to be that cocky.
I don't know, man. He nice. He earned it. But the only way to shut down somebody like that is to stay locked in and win. Everything else is wasted energy. You already know, man.
If you say so. Oh.
You guys can fit, you're small.
Let's go, man.
Yep.
Yep.
Have you ever heard the Spanish national anthem? It's beautiful, one of the oldest in the world. You'll hear it tomorrow when they give us the trophy. I think you will like it. Very catchy.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, everything good? Okay, I gotta take care of this. Excuse me, sorry. Hey, when you guys get up there, I'll introduce you one by one, then open it up for questions. Friendly reminder, there are reporters from 27 countries in this room, so whatever you say will be heard around the world.
Understood. Gotcha.
All right.
Looks like they're ready for you. How are we feeling?
Relaxed.
Wonderful. Let's get to it. Okay, we're going to get started with Team USA's press availability. Representing Team USA will be Tim Fielder, Brandon George, and of course, MP.
Hi, everyone. How y'all doing?
Let's start with you, Edith.
Edith Bauer, Sportmonatlich. I was wondering if you've had a chance to watch Spain's press conference from yesterday, specifically Ivan Almanza's comments saying MP is overrated and hasn't won anything against real competition.
Yeah, I saw it.
And?
He likes to talk. I like to play.
So no thoughts at all?
Like I said, I let my game do the talking. You know, so far it says that we have the best defensive rating in this tournament, and there's no accident to that. You know, we focus on what really matters over here, which is winning. You know, so he can do all that talking that he wants. But we're going to win tomorrow, and that'll speak louder than any soundbite that Almanza gives you.
Thank you.
Good evening, everyone, from Debrecen, Hungary. It's the FIBA Under-19 World Cup Final. Spain versus the USA in a winner-take-all game. I'm Kevin Harlan, and joined by Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. What a tournament, guys, we have seen so far.
And some great games to this point, but this could be the best of them all. And Brent, Spain and the U.S. have been dominant thus far, and this is the title tilt everyone wanted to see.
Spain has been a powerhouse, and it all starts with their star, Izan Almanza. The 6'10" forward has been nothing short of sensational.
He's proven he's the real deal. Spain hasn't had to face someone as talented as MP yet, but with the way Almanza and MP were going at it in the presser, neither side seems worried.
And at our table tonight, I'm alongside Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, and I'm Kevin Harlan. Welcome, everyone. Here now, we'll look at how the U.S. lines up to start. MP is the leader, and he runs the point. Flanking him on the wings are Fielder and Anthony. And at the 4, it's Babb, along with Barton, stepping in at the 5. And you take a look at the starting lineup for Spain. You have Aguirre and Calderon in the backcourt. Out on the wing, it'll be Zaballo. Next to him, the star of the team, Almanza at the 4. And Fernandez bringing it all together as the center.
Well, since this thing started, this is the matchup everybody anticipated and has been waiting for. These two teams head and shoulders above the rest. We're talking winner take all in this showdown.
So it's USA now. And the basket by Spain on the other end.
In the paint, MP not letting himself get pushed around.
Abdul Rahim's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Here's Almanza. His 3-pointers off the mark. And as you mentioned, both Spain and the U.S. are undefeated coming into the final. Both a perfect 6-0 through the group stages and the knockout round. Greg, this is going to be a beauty.
Yeah, and the reality is neither has been challenged thus far, but with the championship on the line, we couldn't have asked for a more perfect matchup.
Well, you look at what Almanza has accomplished already in his young career. It's a lot of hardware for a young player.
And he was the tournament MVP for the Under-17 World Cup and the Under-18 Euros. So he's shown he can play well when it matters most.
Now, here's MP. USA moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Goes up on the wing. The offensive rebound. Over to the left wing. Campbell, the pass to Abdul Rahim. Over Aguirre. Abdul Rahim can't hit. And Brent, with this USA team, they can dominate on both sides of the ball.
They simply attack. They attack you on offense. They attack you on defense. Every foot of the court has to be fought for against this team.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. Garcia, he's checked in for Spain. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. 1:53 left to play in the first quarter. MP dishes to Martin. In the corner, George with it. Pass to Babb. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
Murray's checked in for Barton. That one is no good.
And Sean Babb for this USA squad is a guy you got to squeeze because he's the glue that keeps them together.
And the ability to facilitate and create out of the post or elbow, critical. Babb has great court awareness and helps the U.S. get the looks they want.
USA trails by 5. MP looking around. Campbell kicks to MP. USA with another miss. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first. Garcia passes to Lopez. They set the pick. Pass to Fernandez. Here's Garcia. Off target with his 3. MP outside. And he drives in, and it's blocked.
This is why every team at every level is looking to add length. Fernandez erasing that attempt right there.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Campbell, the pass to Babb, to the middle. From downtown, Campbell's shot's good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Spain on top, up by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with championship game for the under-19. Jay calls time here.
There you go, fans. That was your USA Dancers.
And even though Brent Almanza isn't in the NBA, he has been at the pro levels in Europe for quite some time.
Since early in his career, he's been playing against grown men. He's 16, 17. That is huge in your experience and your development. Almanza ready for anything.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And USA making a change here. Babb's checked in. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. And you can see the fire that both MP and Almanza are playing with. You know what, Brent? Neither of them getting an edge so far.
They haven't been forcing shots for themselves and are relatively equal in scoring. I wouldn't be surprised if that changes in the second half.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Spain.
In the early going, they've been heat-seeking, very crafty at drawing contact to work themselves to the line.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists is a nice way to play.
MP, that's for 2. Rebound by Garcia.
And in terms of prospects, Almanza is as polished as they get. He is game ready on day 1.
And he's such a fluid finisher, especially for his size. There isn't any weakness to his game. Gives you everything you can want from that position. And that's how you execute in the open floor. Great job by MP to get to his spot.
Calderon taking his time here. Pass to Almanza. Some nice passing here by Spain. Got a piece of it. 5 to shoot. Garcia passes to Ceballos. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Here's Babb. MP outside. For the 3. Gets it to go. And MP already in the double digits in the first half. He has certainly come out with passion to start this game.
Well, if you're the USA team, there's one guy outside you have to watch, That is Edgar Calderon.
You know, Brent, he has been one of the best outside shooters all tournament long. Can knock down the three with the best of them.
As a big, once you get positioned inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Coleman, no good. To the paint. Here's Mendoza. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. First free throw is good.
Shooting for Spain. He's on Alonso.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And now USA on the break. Captain off the break, MP. And you know what, Brent? Something that has stood out all tournament long. The leadership role that MP has stepped into.
Well, since the opening jump ball, Kevin, this guy has been the alpha dog for the U.S. That says a lot. He sets the tone, and he says what needs to be said.
Here's Almanza. It's hauled in by USA. Here's Abdul Rahim, and he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back.
They say the mid-range shot's a dying shot, but their MP doing his best to resuscitate it.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. USA leads by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. Welcome back, everyone, to our coverage of the Under-19 title game, with the second half on the way. Here is Aguirre. Well, Brent, tonight, no greater example of how global the game of basketball has become.
Well, Spain has especially embraced the sport, but all over Europe, basketball is ingrained in the sporting culture. The NBA ecstatic about how things have taken off across the pond.
Shot clock at 6. Lopez outside, and he gets it to go. Lopez has got the opening bucket to start the second half for Spain.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
MP passes to Campbell. Martin dishes to MP. Goes up to the stripe. He clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls. Abdul. Rahim's got the lead. Back up to 2 now for USA. Outside, Aguirre. The kick out to Lopez. There's a screen. Pass to Almanza. It's vacuumed in by Fielder. And Greg, the way that Aguirre can navigate the floor, he is as elusive as they come.
And he has a great sense of how to set his teammates up. So much of Spain's offense comes from Aguirre's ability to create out of thin air.
Nice finish down low by Aguirre. The Spaniard is 6'3", and that's a decent size for a point guard.
Pass to Campbell. Now, here's MP. Another miss by MP.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
And Martin throws it down.
And this is who Martin is, capable of being an absolute wrecking ball in the paint.
Lopez with the ball. Now we all know shooting and defense are keys for the international game. That's why Tim Fielder has been so important for the U.S.
Well, he does both things at such a high level. A very sticky defender, and you can't sag off of him on drives on the offensive end. This guy helps spread the floor, contributes in a lot of ways.
MP, that's for 2. Spain grabs the miss. Almanza's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Connects from... three-point range. Almanza's got 13.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Fires from 18. And the shot no good, a bit short. USA trails by 5. On the wing, MP. Shot from free throw range. The shot misses. Great D that time from Lucas. Pass to Aguirre. A minute 50 left to play in the third. Inside, there's Mendoza. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. Now it's a 7-point Spain lead.
The last time the USA squad won this tournament was in 2021. All the way when France was the host.
And you can see some of those similarities.
It out to Gordon. USA moving the ball around. The three from MP. Rebound by Garcia. Garcia's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Down low, here's Fernandez. And it's Babb with the rebound. USA trails by 4. MP outside. Shot from the wing. And right on target. Good. MP. He's got 19 points.
Good to see these kind of quick decisions from a young player, MP, not wasting time. Okay.
And what an absolutely lovely city hosting this final. And I know you've enjoyed it as much as me. Debrecen, Hungary, our location this evening.
And the culture that this city has, sitting in the Great Plains of Hungary, some incredible museums can be found here. What a tremendous experience this has been. Well, that is on the defense there. You can't be overzealous trying to stop MP.
Team foul. At the line for 2.
No good on the free throw. Spain making a switch here. Ramirez is checked in. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Spain leading by 4. Garcia passes to Ramirez. And here's Calderon. Pass to Ramirez. Back to Calderon. Just 5 to shoot. No good on the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And really, however this game goes, how great is summer basketball? International play always scratching that itch.
And for whatever reason, summer ball hits different. That's especially true for international competition.
And Spain going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Lopez. Out left to the wing. Shot from 12. And the shot by Almanza, no good. From about 16, that misses off the backboard. Lets the 3 fly. It's vacuumed in by Fielder. Fielder's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Barton, and it's good for 2.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Just in 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Pass to Mendoza. The kick out to Lopez. MP against Aguirre. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Almanza. Count it, good. And Spain leads by 4.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
So it's USA now. Well, Brent, both of us, we expect a battle between MP and Almanza tonight. And they have delivered. And how?
Well, both of these players show that they're more than just the top. Great performance from both of them in the championship game.
And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Fielder. 6 to shoot. To the wing on the left. Pass to Barton. They shoot again. Ferocious swat.
Spain ball.
left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Mendoza. Defending, and Lucas slams it in.
Mendoza. Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Out to the right wing. MP outside. USA with another miss.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Out of bounds as Spain keeps possession.
Spain ball.
A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. USA trails by 6. Pass to Barton. Kicks it out to MP. To the right side. Here's Fielder over Lopez. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. To the wing right side. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by USA. There's 49 seconds left in the game. MP, that's for 2. It falls. And now they trail by just 4.
And these are the moments he's worked for. MP delivering down the stretch.
And an intentional foul right there.
First team foul.
Here is Aguirre. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. And Spain leads by 6.
Nice make by Aguirre. Spain's PG creating opportunities in the mid-range.
USA moving the ball around. MP, no good. USA and he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul.
Well, since this thing started, this is the matchup everybody anticipated and has been waiting for. These two teams head and shoulders above the rest. And we're talking winner take all in this showdown.
Here now, we'll look at how the U.S. lines up to start. MP is the leader, and he runs the point. Flanking him on the wings are Fielder and Anthony. And at the 4, it's Babb, along with Barton, stepping in at the 5. And to take a look at the starting lineup for Spain, you have Aguirre and Calderon in the backcourt. Out on the wing, it'll be Ceballos. Next to him, the star of the team, Almanza at the 4. And Fernandez bringing it all together as the center. And as you mentioned, both Spain and the U.S. are undefeated coming into the final. Both a perfect 6-0 through stages. And the knockout round. Greg, this is going to be a beauty.
Yeah, and the reality is neither has been challenged thus far, but with the championship on the line, we couldn't have asked for a more perfect matchup.
And Brent, with this USA team, they can dominate on both sides of the ball.
They simply attack. They attack you on offense. They attack you on defense. Every foot of the court has to be fought for against this team.
Campbell, the pass to Hansen. A 3 from MP. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Abdul-Rahim's got 5.
Got to contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
Here's Jimenez, covered by MP. Pass to Almanza. And the 3 ball is good.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
MP, no good. Takes the 3. Barton with the rebound.
Well, everybody in the world heard about those barbs that Almanza and MP threw back and forth at each other. I mean, elevated. It was almost like a wrestling match. But a lot of bulletin board material going into this game to hype it up.
Almanza called MP overrated, and MP guaranteed a win. So one of the two stars is going to have a plate full of crow to snack on after this one.
Now here's Lopez. Jimenez can't hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Misses the layup. And so MP will bring it up for USA. USA moving the ball around. Now we all know shooting and defense are keys for the international games. That's why Tim Fielder has been so important for the U.S.
Well, he does both things at such a high level. A very sticky defender, and you can't sag off of him on drives on the offensive end. This guy helps spread the floor, contributes in a lot of ways.
Here's MP with the basket by Spain on the other end. 1:46 left in the first. Here's Jimenez. There's the pick. Pass to Mendoza. From 11 feet away. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
MP dishes to Barton. And USA making a change here. George is checked in.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
1:22 left in the first quarter. Campbell, the pass to Barton. MP looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside for George. A 3 from MP. USA with another miss.
And the one advantage that Spain has enjoyed all tournament long, we've seen it play out, the sheer size that they have on their roster.
They still have that edge over the U.S., but it's a lot closer than some of their earlier matchups. So it's USA now. To the basket by Spain on the other end.
This is the thing about MP. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
Lopez against MP. It's blocked. Pass to Hansen. MP outside. Another miss by MP. Here's Calderon. He tries for 3, trains the three-pointer. 1 second left. The shot off that time. And so it's Spain bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Championship game for the under-19.
Substitution on the court.
A 3 off the inbound. Drills the three-pointer. Calderon's got the lead up to 10 now for Spain. And even though Brent Almanza isn't in the NBA, he has been at the pro levels in Europe for quite some time.
Since early in his career, he's been playing against grown men. When you're 16, 17, that is huge in your experience and your development. Almanza ready for anything.
Almanza with the bucket.
Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty.
Gets it to go. An MP already into double digits in the first half. He has certainly come out with passion to start this game. Calderon taking his time here from outside the arc. And the shot by Almanza, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Hansen. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Well, if you're the USA team, there's one guy outside you have to watch. That is Edgar Calderon.
You know, Brent, he has been one of the best outside shooters all tournament long. Can knock down the 3 with the best of them. Ceballos off the mark there with the three-point shot. USA trails by 7. Here's MP. Pass to Hansen. Here's Abdul Rahim. He's guarded by Calderon. Here's Coleman. Fires from deep. And it's Almansa with the rebound. Calderon with it. Now defended by MP. Now here's Calderon. Tight defense on him. Spain again can't hit. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. It's MP finishing at the other end.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Spain leading by 5. And you can see the fire that both MP and Almansa are playing with. You know what, Brent? Neither of them getting an edge so far.
Well, they haven't been forcing shots for themselves and are relatively equal in scoring. I wouldn't be surprised if that changes in the second half. And in terms of prospects, Almansa is as polished as they get. He is game ready on day one.
And he's such a fluid finisher, especially for his size. There isn't any weakness to his game. Gives you everything you could want from that position. MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Opportunistic defense on that possession, guys.
19 seconds left in the first half of the game. A miss that time would have put him up. Here's Almansa. 7 points in the game. The wide open look here for Lopez. Misses the 3. And so it's MP making things happen for USA. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone, to our coverage of the Under-19 title game, with the second half on the way. Well, Brent, tonight, no greater example of how global the game of basketball has become.
Well, Spain has especially embraced the sport, but all over Europe, basketball is ingrained in the sporting culture. The NBA ecstatic about how things have taken off across the pond.
And stolen by Lucas. Rebounded by Hansen. Hansen's got 4 rebounds in this game. MP passes to Barton. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists in the game. MP against Aguirre. Pass to Lucas. Back to Aguirre. Shot clock at 6. And Spain hits again from deep.
That's what Aguirre does. He makes things happen, that time by dishing. The last time the USA squad won this tournament was in 2021. We went all the way when France was the host.
And you can see some of those similarities between that team and this one. Even with their recent success, you know Team USA expects nothing short of a championship. And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Lopez passes to Lucas. Campbell grabs the board.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
And Lopez has it in the corner. And Spain hits again from deep.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And you know what, Brent? Something that is stood out all tournament long. The leadership role that MP has stepped into.
Well, since the opening jump ball, Kevin, this guy has been the alpha dog for the U.S. That says a lot. He sets the tone, and he says what needs to be said.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And stolen by Lucas. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Finished off the break. Dwyer's got 6.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Here's MP. Here's Barton. And it's sent back by Lopez. And so it looks like it's still USA's ball. And UM. USA trails by 5. And what an absolutely lovely city hosting this final. Brent, I know you've enjoyed it as much as me. Debrecen, Hungary, our location this evening.
And the culture that this city has, sitting in the Great Plains of Hungary, some incredible museums can be found here. A tremendous experience this has been.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Spain.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
Right side, Garcia. Fernandez. Rebounded by Coleman. Stripped it away. And it's Fernandez missing. And a wide open look for MP. No good. That would have tied it. Spain leading by 3.
And Sean Babb for this USA squad is a guy you got to squeeze because he's the glue that keeps them together.
And the ability to facilitate and create out of the post or elbow, critical. Babb has great court awareness and helps the U.S. get the looks they want.
Gordon's checked in for Murray. And Spain with a change here, too. Ramirez is checked in. Outside, Garcia. Jaquez the pass to Ramirez. Back to Jaquez. Pass to Fernandez. Clock at 4. It's hauled in by USA.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive